In this video, you will learn how to solve different math problems to prepare for the ASVAB test. Solve 7 and 1 over 7 divided by 3 and 3 over 14. Now we're going to divide two mixed fractions here. The first thing we do is we change the mixed numbers to improper fractions. So let's start with 7 and 1 over 7. Now to change this mixed number into an improper fraction, we multiply 7 and 7. So 7 times 7 is 49, and then plus the numerator. So 7 times 7, 49 plus 1, that is 50. So that would be 50 over 7. And the next one is 3 and 3 over 14. We change this mixed fraction into an improper fraction. The same way, we multiply 14 and 3. 14 times 3 is 42, and then plus 3. This is 45. So we have 45 over 14. And now we can perform the operation. So we can divide 50 over 7 by 45 over 14. Okay, let me delete this. So in dividing fractions, when the denominator is a fraction, we just have to flip it. So we can write it in this way first. 50 over 7 all over 45 over 14. And this is just equivalent to 50 over 7 times, we change the operator sign from division to multiplication. Then we flip the denominator. So this would become 14 over 45. And now we can cross-reduce the fractions by using the greatest common factor. So 7 and 14 here. 14 is divisible by 7. So we divide both of them by 7. This would become 1, and this would become 2. And for 50 and 45, 50 and 45 are divisible by 5. So this would become 10, and this one is 9. So we have 10 over 1 times 2 over 9. And then we can multiply them. 10 times 2 is 20 over 1 times 9 is. So this one is just equal to 20 over 9. All right, so let's take a look at the options here. We don't have 20 over 9. So that means we need to convert this improper fraction into a mixed number again. So when we divide 20 by 9, how many 9s are there in 20? So there are 2, and then we will have a remainder of 2. So this would be 2 and 2 over 9. Therefore, the answer here is letter D. Reduce the fraction 63 over 84. So how do we reduce this? We find the greatest common factor. So greatest common factor is the smallest number that both the numerator and denominator, in this case 63 and 84, that are divisible by, or is divisible by. So in this case, 63 and 84 are divisible by 21. So we divide both of them by 21. And 63 divided by 21 is 3. And 84 divided by 21 is 4. Therefore, 63 over 84 can be reduced to 3/4. So the answer here is letter B. Solve for x. 7 over 8 equals x over 40. How do we do this? We need to solve for x here. And we're given this expression. The first thing we do is we cross multiply. We cross multiply, that would become 7 times 40 equals 8 times x. And 7 times 40 is 280 equals 8x. Then we divide both sides by 8 to solve for x. Therefore, x is just equal to 280 over 8 or 35. So the answer here is letter B. Solve this given expression here. We have 3 squared times 3 to the 4th times 2 over 3 to the negative 1 times 3 to the 6 times 2 to the negative 3. Take note that the exponent of a number tells you how many times to multiply the number by itself. Let's say this one, 3 squared, the exponent is 2. That means you multiply 3 to itself 2 times or twice. And a negative exponent means to divide by the number. Let's say this one, we have 3 to the negative 1, so you can write that as 1 over 3 to the 1 or 1/3. And recall the law of exponents. Okay, for given two expressions with the same basis, let's say x to the m, x to the n, then we just have to copy the base, then add the exponents. Alright, so let's use this law to solve this problem. So we have 3 squared times 3 to the 4th times 2 over 3 to the negative 1 times 3 to the 6 times 2 to the negative 3. Alright, these two expressions here or terms have the same basis, so we just have to add the exponents. So this would become 3 to the 2 plus 4, alright, times 2, as well as this one, we can write this as 3 to the negative 1 plus 6 times 2 to the negative 3. And this would become 3 to the 6 times 2 over 3 to the 5th, because negative 1 plus 6 is 5, times 2 to the negative 3. And note here that 2 in the numerator and 2 in the denominator, these expressions here have the same basis, which is 2. Then we can just apply the division rule from the law of exponent. So we subtract their exponents as well as this one. So this would become 3 to the 6 minus 5 times 2 to the 1, because the exponent here is 1 minus negative 3. And this would become 3 to the 1 times 1 minus negative 3 is 4. So this is 2 to the 4th. Right. Okay. Therefore, this would become, okay, we have 3 to the 1 times 2 to the 4th. So we have 3 times 2 to the 4th is, you multiply 2 to itself 4 times. So what is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2? This is just 3 times 16 or 48. So the answer here is letter C.